wouldn't date him, but in my mind, I would date him. You know how you be living, you like somebody, you can't nobody tell you y'all don't go together. But this in your mind, what's in your mind? Oh, you forget, that's my, I don't even see why you talking to him. You know we go together. It don't matter if you don't sit together, it's all, I know what I see. So I was in love with the deacon son. I was in love with the deacon son. You couldn't tell me he wasn't mine. He was fine, he was bow-legged a little bit. Ooh, not that bow-legged, you know how some folks be bow-legged, they be like this. He wasn't that kind, he was cute kind of bow-legged just a little bit, just enough to let you know, baby. Whoa, my. Ooh. Hold on, I need to stay focused. I need 3 interceptors to clock in right now. But I don't need to get stuck right now. So he's the biggest son, so, you know, he had to be at church every Sunday. Every time the church was over, he had to be there. Because his dad had to be there. You know, because he was a deacon. Which means I had to be there. Because I didn't know when my blessing was going to come. And the Bible says, be ready. And one day he said, you, come here, I said, me. You come on me. I go, what's this? What? What you need? He said, I want you to go somewhere with me. I said, okay. Yeah. Okay. Go down. You know, we Mississippi, everything down the street. Go down the street and the woman. He went down there. Yeah. She said, yeah. I said, when we going? He said, tomorrow. I said, what time? He said, 6. 12 o'clock, I was ready. Sitting on the porch swinging. Yeah, well. And he pulled up in that black car with the black 4 wheels, I remember. And he got out and opened the door for me. I could have fainted right there in the street. And I got in the car. And he started driving and pulled up to a church. So I'm knowing after this by habit, he's so used to it, he probably don't even know. So I figured I'd tell him. I said, this is church. He said, yeah, I know. He said, we're going to run in right quick for the prayer meeting. I said, okay, then, I like your style. Seek me first the kingdom, then all this other stuff going to be added. Okay. I'm with you. Let's work a little Bible. So I'm really excited now. Like, we about to do the Bible. So we get out, and I get into this church, and come to find out that the prayer meeting was a shut-in. So you know the devil is a lie. Oh, I've been hooked once. Wasn't no leaving, but they locked the door behind. Like, thank you for coming. And then they had this prayer line. Y'all, I promise, the prayer line was so long, it started in front of the church, came all the way back around, all around the wall. Matter of fact, when I stepped in, I was in the line. Okay. So what's going on? And I'm looking up there, and that preacher, everybody, he was praying for everybody in the building. Everybody he touched fell out. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It was like a production. It was so organized, he was touching, and it fall out, and they cover him up. He went to the next one, touch it, fall out, cover him up. He went to the next one, touch it, fall out, cover him up. I said, man, that's awesome right here. Until they told me I was next. I said, no, I'm good. I just wanted to see what the Lord was doing. And the preacher's like, come on. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I don't mind falling out sometimes. Because I want to do whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying, to help the ministry. But this particular night, I had my own problem. I had on some tore up stockings. I know that you've been in a situation where you don't have that little stocking tore up and you try to turn it on the inside. So you stay between you and the Lord. But these, I'm talking about, wasn't nothing I can do with these stockings. These stockings were so ragged. I had a big old hole right here. These stockings, I'm talking about, they were just ragged. I didn't have a run. I had a marathon. They were just running, and they formed a big old hole. But you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it, because I had to put the fingernail polish around it. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, two of y'all got on something right now. I feel it in my, it's pulling on me real strong, right over in here. Right over there. So I'm thinking about my sock, got my hole right here, and then the skirt stuff right there. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm cool for walking. I was cool for the date, but I wasn't cool for falling out. So, you know, when you fall back, you know, the skirt gonna come up some, they gonna see the hole. I said, And he got mad. He was like, lift your hand toward heaven. And he started praying. And he was trying to knock me down. Okay, he went out there, I ain't going down. He tried to get out there. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? Y'all don't smile for I love all y'all.